Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today we are working on brass machinery. We're getting a whole bunch of stuff set it up. Get ready for a good ride. We're gonna have a great time. Let's get started with some more Create Above and Beyond. So then, today we are going to try to get, gotta get myself familiar with the controls again. That's okay though. Bulletin board. Keeping in shape. I've jumped over 16,000 times. That's good news. We're keeping in shape, just like it says. Alrighty, so we are going to be working on sky stone and some sand, which gets us into quartz and some other things. We're also going to need brass, just some temporary brass for now, which will allow us to get some auto crafters, because in order to make these quartz seeds, we're going to need sand and Certus quartz dust, but I want to make them automatically with an auto crafter, and we can use the mechanical crafter in order to do that. We're just going to need a brass machine, so we're going to have to make a setup to make brass. So let's see right away. Let's see brass. In order to make brass, we're going to need in a smelter or even in a mixer here. Molten brass is made with zinc and copper. Now, we don't have a ton of zinc, and does it say how many of each we need? And actually, I can do it in the smelter using... Okay, I can only use the Tinker's smeltery if I already have something made out of brass. It does not look like it has the ability to craft between the two metals. So we need 4 millibuckets of zinc and 4 millibuckets of copper. And it looks like if we go based on ingots, well, it doesn't say how many millibuckets that is, so we'll just have to figure it out. Alrighty, so copper, we're gonna have to make a system of pipes. We're gonna need these smelters, which are gonna smelt the ingots into liquid. Then we're going to pipe out of these into a basin. We're going to have a whisk that comes down and mixes them together, and then we'll pipe out from that into another, or I guess we could just pipe straight out of that into a casting table, which has an ingot cast on it. And I assume that that would work. So let's hope that that's the case. The only question now is, where are we going to build this? Okay, so I went ahead and I made some copper pipes and some mechanical pumps as well. We've got our mechanical mixer and our basin. We are going to need a casting table, but I managed to let these run a little bit, so we should have plenty for that. Yep. Alrighty. Let's grab those. Actually stick those in there for now. And let's see about building this. So we're going to need our heaters and mixers. And we can just have them right here. It's not too big of a deal. So let's say this. We're going to actually need a little bit more space than that, I think. Because we're going to need space for a pipe. Oops. And we're actually going to need to pipe out of these. So let's place this. We're going to need a pipe and a pump. Let's actually make sure it places in the right place. And then we're going to have the basin here, like so. And then we're going to have a mechanical mixer there. And then we're going to mirror this on the other side. So we have a space of 2, so 1, 2. And then right here is going to be our other heater with our mixer on top. And then a fluid pipe here and a pump there. So now we need to figure out a way to pipe, or not pipe, but blend this all together so that these all spin together. So we might need to have a vertical chain here, a vertical, what's it called? A vertical gearbox. Let's see here. Oops. Vertical gearbox, like so. Can we stick that right in there? Yeah, we can. And then we can actually have a gear here. And then we'll have a shaft that goes here. And hopefully that will spin everything appropriately. And we'll actually probably have a gearbox here as well. So let's go get ourselves a gearbox, which is just going to be one of our andesite casings with a couple of gears. Okay, and then let's make it vertical. Very good. Okay, now what we need to do is figure out our system for getting things out. So we're going to need a pump that comes out of here and goes into a table like this. Oops, no. Let's try that. Very good. Okay, cool. And we can actually take rotational power from one of these, and actually if we manage to do this properly, we can rotate it like in a way so that there we go. We can actually remove this and put it here, and then add a curve in there and place this over here. And that way we can use all of the power coming from this one location. And actually we don't even need this gearbox if we attach it to this. So let's extend a shaft out here, like so. And we could probably get some water wheels to set up here temporarily. Now we have everything spinning. Now we just need to rotate these so that they are pumping in the correct direction. So this is pumping out of there, that's pumping out of there. And this is spinning. It appears that this mechanical mixer is not rotating with enough speed, so we're gonna have to speed this up with a gear or two. Bam. Now let's grab ourselves some zinc since we already have the copper on us. There's our zinc. So let's try... it said 4 millibuckets and 4 millibuckets. So let's try zinc and copper, just one of each, and see if that works. Looks like our zinc is in there. Ooh. It started to spin a little bit, but we got zinc back. And then we got copper back. Okay, so that's not good. We want to be able to recipe filter. Let's disconnect this. All right, and then let's try this again. So in here, we'll do 1 zinc and 1 copper. Then we should see it pop up in here. There's our zinc. There's our copper. But let's get this mechanical pump set up this way. It's pumping the wrong way, so let's pump it this way. And it should... yeah. Bam. Brass ingot. And this should just keep pumping out until we're out in there. I think we might have one more ingot in us. Yeah. And we can actually make these clear, it looks like. so we can see the fluids moving if we need to. So that gave us 7 brass ingots, so that's cool. We're gonna take one of these over here and make it into a plate. Just turn one of those into a plate, please. Thank you. Or a sheet. Sheet works too. Then we place this next to a log. We get a couple of brass casings, and we now have the ability to make brass machines so long as we make a few electron tubes by hand. Okay, so we've kind of preemptively made the materials that we need for the brass machines, aside from the oh so important electron tubes. And if we take a look over here, we're going to need some destabilized redstone, it looks like, in order to go into some painted quartz, so polished rose quartz. And then that gets us to the electron tube, which is the iron that we're making over to our left, and polished redstone quartz. So we're going to need to make, or I guess we don't need to make pure Certus, or maybe we do, because I think we just have regular Certus quartz. The regular Certus quartz is what we have. So we're actually going to have to make this. So we'll actually need an aqueous accumulator, which we can make with the copper machines. No, is that correct? The copper machines that we have? An aqueous accumulator is a copper machine in a bucket, and this will actually collect water for us as long as we have a big enough source for it. So we don't have to worry about water. We're also going to need some spouts, which are made from copper machines, and that's going to go into making these Certus quartz seeds into the other things. So we'll have spout, turns it into tiny, which turns it into small, and then into pure, which should be easy enough. So in order to get started on this, it looks like we are going to need skystone. And it says skystone infinite mill. It says you can just keep on pulverizing it. Skystone blocks never seem to lose mass in the process. What a world we live in. Find skystone blocks at meteor crash sites. If you haven't encountered any, try looking for one with the meteorite compass. And luck would have it that right over the hill over here, just past our tree farm, we actually do have a meteor crash site. It's literally right over here, like not even that far. Boom, meteor crash site. And this right here is skystone. And we can gather this with our pseudo diamond pickaxe. And I think actually if we come over here, we can actually dig down right here and get ourselves a press. And that's one of 4 presses. That's going to be used for making computers and storage systems later. But it's nice to have now. So we have it. Now, we need to figure out a way to mill this skystone infinitely, and I think really all we'll need is some belts and a mill, and that should be it. I'm going to put the... This is our tools chest, so I'm going to just put the inscriber press right there for now. All right, now we should see some things getting crushed in here. Okay. I might need to speed this up a little bit. Actually, I probably will absolutely need to speed this up a little bit. Okay, that's way better. Okay. So this is our current setup. We've got the millstone going lickety split over here with the millstone, and we're just getting skystone dust. Lickety split. Look at that. Super fast. Fantastic. Okay, so that's step 1 done. We have our skystone infinimill set up, and we can just grab these and then deposit them right back in. So that's that done. Now moving on from that, we need the skystone mixer, which means a water supply, which is fine, we can do that. We want to make this volatile sky solution in there, so we need water getting pumped into here, and for that we're going to need an aqueous accumulator, and that's used, or made rather, by adding a bucket to a copper machine in the smithing table. So let's go do that, yeah? And bam, it's filling up. Okay, so let's recover this up with dirt. We don't need this area to not be covered, so we can do that. And bam, we can cover this up, and we're golden. Now we just need a whisk. Bam, Volatile Sky Solution. Now, in order to make a smart fluid pipe, we need a copper machine. Easy peasy, stone cutter. Because we only want this pipe to pipe out... Huh? Oh, a copper machine in the stone cutter, not a pipe. We only want this to pull out the volatile sky solution. So in order to make sure that that happens, and actually now that I think about it, if we change this up a little bit, oops. If we do that instead, if we stick a bucket of brass there, that should only pull out brass. And then if we do a similar thing over here, we can make it so that this only pulls out volatile sky solution. No. Just no. We want this attached. There we go. And then if we can get a bucket of... No, not a bucket of water. Gosh dang it. I want a bucket of volatile sky solution. Aha, we got it. Skystones. Okay, sweet. We did it. Yay. Okay. So now we can block up this water. Like so. And we've got our bucket, which can be used as a filter for that. Bam. Volatile sky solution solved. And we can just put that in our back pocket for a minute while we figure out the next step. All right, so now moving from here, what we need is... Oh, we have this. I have it in my hand, so why is it not... Volatile sky solution in a bucket. Sky Solution. It's not volatile, it's just... No, Sky Solution bucket. It's automated. Have I not? Oh. Haha, we did it. Okay, sweet. Recharger. Set up a little cycle to recharge any Certus quartz used as a catalyst in contraption 13-2, which is this one. Discharging an energized crystal into the liquid creates a solution that reminds you of liquid redstone. Notice that the mixing process returns an inert quartz ready to be recharged using contraption 14. Okay, so as we're making destabilized redstone, we only need 1 or 2 or 3 charged Certus quartz to start off with, because it's going to deposit a regular Certus quartz, and we can send that to a recharger and then back into the system to be mixed with the Certus, with the Volatile Sky Solution again. And in order to do that, we should be able to look up charger, and the charger is just an andesite machine and then a pure or just regular Fluix crystal. So that shouldn't be too bad. Let's see. We then want to... Well, we're going to want to pump this into another basin, because in order to make this, we're going to need to mix it with the charged Certus quartz. So let's see here. We want to make charged... The cogs are spinning, folks. The cogs are spinning. So we might have a a pump here. Puts that in here. We'll have another mixer. We'll have a pipe come out this side, I guess. So we'll pipe out... No. Gosh dang it. We'll pipe out of this side, and we might need another smart pipe, honestly. But for now, let's leave that as a placeholder, just so that we know. Pipe is going to come out here somehow. And then in the back here, we'll have some belts. This is where our belt for the charging will go. So it's going to come back in here. We're going to have our charger here-ish. Something like this. We'll have a cycle that just goes around in a circle. So let's see here. It might even be best to not necessarily have this right here. Okay, let me think on this for a second. I'm going to make a few things, and I'm going to think about how we're going to make this work properly. Andesite machine in here. No, what was it? And a pure Fluix crystal. Drop 1 charged Certus quartz, 1 nether quartz, and 1 redstone dust into a puddle next to one another, and wait a moment to receive 2 Fluix crystals. Okay, so did it say charged or just any? I need the crystal. Charged Certus. Okay, so we need charged. Then we also need a redstone. And what was the last piece? A nether quartz. I don't have a nether quartz. Is there a way I can make it without crushed prismarine? Washed soul sand? Shoot. Crap. Well, we're stuck here now. Until we make a nether portal. So it looks like that's going to be our next step, is building a nether portal. Well, crap. I was hopeful that we wouldn't have to go for a little while. But it appears our hands have been forced and we require some nether quartz, which means we're going to have to go and grab some obsidian, and we're going to have to go into the nether in order to continue this process. So, I guess give me a minute to go grab some obsidian. And actually, we might be able to run to the broken portal that we know of, which is off in this direction, right? Right here? Yeah, we're gonna have to go here. Not terribly far. Far enough to be a little out of the way, but still not terribly far. So let's go over here and grab some let's make this purple. Alright, let's run over here and grab some obsidian. Alright, so we're back from the broken down nether portal. We got some crying obsidian. I know that that does something, but I'm not exactly sure what that something is. That's besides the point. Now we have to figure out where we're actually going to place our nether portal. And I think that it might be nice to have it back here somewhere. I'm thinking that maybe we can put it like right here-ish in the side of the mountain. It's not going to look crazy for now, just because I want to get in and get out. But I will come back and decorate this at some point. So let's dig this out a little bit. Like so. Stick a little bit of dirt back where it belongs, which is, oops, right there. You know what? I had it right the first time. You should trust your gut more often. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, boom, boom, boom. Alright, now we just need some flint and steel and we will be good to go into the nether. Alrighty guys, moment of truth here. And bam. I don't have a lot of armor. My iron sword's almost out. We're mainly looking for that nether quartz. So hopefully we get lucky with our spawn when we come in here.